Hey folks, Mr. Murray here, coming to you with a little wrap up of the Exponential Functions 2 worksheet. So remember, what we were doing is we were looking at what adding or subtracting is going to do to this exponential function. So what we're going to do here is, these are graphs. So to help understand graphs, as I've hopefully pushed a fair amount, we're going to do tables. Okay, so let's start right. Maybe a 0, 1, 2, 3 based on our x-axis here. So 2 to the 0, that's 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. All right, 1. 2 to the 1 is 2, minus 2 is 0. All right, 2. 2 to the 2 is 4, minus 2 is 2. 3. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, right, which is 8. 8 minus 2, that is 6. Okay, 4. We'll just keep going until we can't go anymore, right? 4. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that is 16. Minus 2 is 14. And now I'm not going to be able to go any further. All right, negative 1. 2 to the negative 1 is a half. A half minus 2 is negative 1 1/2. Okay, negative 2, you get a quarter minus 2. Negative 1 3/4. Negative 1.75. So you can see that I'm trending towards this negative 2. And I'm going up like that. Again, the asymptote is really essential. I am working through looking at work. And for work where I'm not really seeing strong asymptotes, I may be asking certain students to redo that work because the asymptote is really important. All right. So 9, I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm going to start by building out my table. So again, let's start with 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1/2 to the 0, anything to the 0 is 1, plus 2 is 3. Okay, 1/2 to the 1, anything to the power of 1 is itself. So that's 2.5. Two, 1/2 squared is a quarter, plus 2 is 2 1/4. Okay, 3, 1/2 times a half times a half is an eighth. So you can see what's happening. We're getting closer and closer to 2. I'm going to stop at this point because it doesn't make sense to keep going on that direction. So I'll go in the other direction. Negative 1, a half to the negative 1. Remember, the half flips and becomes a 2. Plus 2 is 4. Okay, negative 2. A half to the negative 2 is equal to 2 to the positive 2. 4 plus 2. Okay, negative 3. That would be 2 to the 3 plus 2, which is 10. Negative 4. That would be 2 to the 4 plus 2, which is 18. So you get the nice asymptote in there, and you get a connection through all the points. Okay, what does adding or subtracting do to the exponential function? So suppose I had given you this function instead. Okay. So this blue function here represents what we would call the equivalent parent function. Okay. And this blue function represents the corresponding parent of that one. So what's happening? What's the difference? What's happening is it's causing a translation up if the number is positive, or down if that number is negative. So if you're able to get the homework right, again, please be looking out for my feedback because I may be asking you to fix some or all of it. But best of luck as we continue on. Don't forget to love math, and remember, you can do it.